Are you gonna say "Hey me"?
Hey me! You're on the internet. Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your game master for Star Trek Adventures, episode 11.
Well done.
For an extra point of determination, what happened last time?
I
know one of them was called Tug of War.
Tug of War, yeah.
We encountered two planets that were orbiting each other somehow. And they, we were approaching, we scanned one of them and found out that basically both civilizations have been long since dead. But that they were warring with each other. That they used asteroids from nearby to throw at each other. As we started approaching the other planet, then that was for the us. I remember because we kept making jokes about us.
Yeah. U.S.
U.S. Yes. Yeah, we ended up transporting down properly. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we transporting down was fine. We could not transport back up, though, was the issue. And we found there was there were tractor beams trying to both pull up the ship, and so we were able to deactivate the tractor beam on the planet that we were on. And eventually, people on the ship were able to. Were they able to just destroy the tractor beam on the other planet, or
disabled the U.S. beam? Ship escapes on the RL beam. So RL was the other planet. Yeah. So we actually used. I think we used the RL beam to actually get ourselves off of that planet.
And while you weren't there, you guys properly piloted the ship. And yeah.
Woohoo!
Well, there was probably somebody else on the ship. The big ship.
Yeah.
We're not like the tiny ship we used to be anymore.
No.
I steered that like a Texas cattle drive.
Oh my goodness.
And the other mission.
The other mission. Let's see. I got written Convoy SE-119.
Yeah.
Array 3-5. Deep Reshore Outpost.
We're to escort some ships. We were also being joined by a Klingon ship.
Yeah.
They were apparently sabotaged. Right? Along the way there.
Let's see. I've got assisting the Buperic Norindic Station. Safest route to 3-5. The bow BAPARIE blows up.
Meerkats now?
Internal. I don't know. Anyway.
Eventually we were attacked.
I just wrote down really sketchy stuff.
Was it?
Ooh.
We're attacked.
Pirate. There were 5 Orion pirates.
Orion, yes. 5 Orion pirates, yeah.
Right now.
There were Orions, of course they're pirates.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, because we're racist like that.
Exactly.
Yes.
One of our ships transport to fix another.
He transported over.
Yeah. Damage resisted first attack, second. 10-7 equals 3 struck damage. Reach got 1 more success. Second ship destroyed. Fixed core and red of convoy ship last. 2 pirates leave. Gravimetric current and fields to board. 1 is all human.
Yes, that
Yeah.
plot line.
Yeah, okay, so a weird thing happened, right? So we try to transport him back. There's weird things going on in the area around us, right? Transport him back, there's a complication.
Yeah.
So multiple complications.
Yes, multiple complications. So what happened was, we ended up transporting the Borg copy of him back to us, and the human part of him stays there.
Yeah.
So entirely robot on our side, entirely human on that side. Then eventually we were able to dock or just try to transport him back anyways. And then we use transport again to try and merge him after he has a crisis of identity.
We did get merged.
Yes, yeah. And also the Borg version, you try to contact the Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Which is
says
the reason
here,
why we're like, maybe not.
need counselor Dr. Phil.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
point of determination 2. Tartar.
I know psychiatry.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, you weren't here. Anyway.
He needs help.
Yes, yes.
He literally had to argue with himself to recombine.
So now we are flashing forward back to when we were previously all together.
Which is it? Forward
6.
or back?
Forward.
Is it back to? So.
Returning to.
Back to the future.
Yeah.
Back to.
Okay.
So, the Tillikaal Saga, Part 5. As many as 6 impossible things.
So, Alice in Wonderland reference?
Act 1, down the rabbit hole.
Okay, I see where we're going with this. All right.
Ah.
As the ship transitions into the pocket universe, systems overload and fail. Artificial gravity fluctuates, and there are fires, literal and figurative.
Oh, yeah, gravity, right? We're floating around now. Why did we never get seatbelts in the ships?
Yeah. At what century did they go out of style?
Add a breach to computer, structure,
Oh.
and weapons. So you have 3 breaches.
Sorry.
I'm a
say
doctor.
again?
I can get it
Computers,
turned around.
structure, and weapons.
Computers, structure, and weapons.
It's easy. You just reach up in there and you turn it around, right?
Reach up in there and turn it around.
If something's breached, you got to reach up in there and you got to turn it around so it comes out head first.
No.
It looks like you got head first on your.
That's what I was looking for
I got dropped in it.
when I was
Yeah,
using
whatever.
padding.
I fell out of the crib. It was a broken crib.
Yes.
No.
I dropped myself on my head.
I didn't talk for 2 years. I screamed.
And he held me upside down as a baby to hold it up to mom and make him stop.
He kept crying.
Yes.
Stop crying.
Oh gosh. All right.
Moving on.
I
Yeah.
fractured my skull.
Let's go back to the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I
So,
possibly had him get stitches.
so working on 3 breaches.
As you try to stabilize the situation, you are confused by hearing strange voices and glimpsing things out of the corner of your eyes. Any size-sensitive characters, especially Vulcans and Betazoids, may be rendered unconscious.
Uh-oh. Does he have to roll for something for that?
Let's see.
Not that I'm wanting to go unconscious, but...
You are also size-sensitive?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Saying it.
Okay.
Right. You need a control plus science or medicine, difficulty of 3.
Oh,
Part
oh,
I'm always
control.
seeing things moving out the corner of my eyes and hearing things.
Control
that
science
are-
or control medicine.
I said
Okay, well,
13.
Well, only him,
best I can do is 12.
because he is the Vulcan under trying
And I
to.
need 3, huh? So I
Yes. You
Uh,
still
Nobody had
determination.
sister, right?
gotta spend my determination.
Yep.
I
I
mean-
get you 1.
Well, if
that
I
gets you
spend my
2.
determination, I can get
2
2,
Yeah, 2
passes,
successes.
and
Yeah,
then-
that gets you 2.
and then roll for a.
At least if you get 1 and no complications, you'll be fine.
Oh, great! Yeah, I got 2. Actually, I got 3 because I got a 1 here.
Okay.
So
So
you got 4.
So I got. Well, I got 2, and I spent my
determination.
determination.
So
And
3.
then I got 3 more, so I got 5.
So 2 momentum
Okay.
for you.
2 momentum.
See,
Okay.
that'd be a bad way.
You are
like
very,
right,
very sane.
right after the intro, where you got one down
Okay.
already. Like,
Down
You
like flies.
first heard whispering in your minds, which
Yeah.
grows rapidly into an overwhelming wailing.
Ah,
You have maintained control of your senses. Okay.
Do you speak well? Do we have any of the dolphins on the ship?
No.
Can they speak?
No.
Oh.
Not that kind of wailing.
oh,
Besides, that kind of wailing would be like killing the whale and getting it. And, yeah. We're going whaling.
When my tongue is done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sea shanty.
Mm,
Wonderful.
yes.
Anyways,
Whaler man.
yeah, Wellerman.
okay.
Whaler.
All right.
You try to focus on engineering tasks.
Hey,
System failures can appear serious, like loss of containment in engineering, which could destroy the entire ship.
That's your job.
Yes.
we're ejecting the whip core help.
Probably.
Hmm.
I need that.
So let's give
Impulse?
everybody something to do at this point. It's going to be control engineering, control science, and control medicine. Difficulty of 2.
Control science.
I'll do control engineering.
Why am I better at
You're-
science
well-
than medicine?
Well,
You should be security.
yeah. Well,
Huh?
do you have
Why am I
security?
better at
Control
science?
security?
Sure, if you want to do the
Okay.
control security.
All right, I
You're
guess good
one
crap,
of the
yeah.
most character, right?
So that's
I know.
14.
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
understand my logic.
The
There.
high
Okay.
I have is control medicine 13.
Okay.
Good. Mine is control science.
Okay.
I'm killer at that.
My control engineering is 15.
Okay.
Yeah, you're higher than me.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm helping with the engineering from the con station then?
Why not?
Or I just run over to the con station
Run over
of,
the con-
of
Good
the
enough.
bridge.
Yeah.
I'm on the bridge.
Okay.
All right. Oh, these are from previous times. So can't pull these down. There we go.
Mm.
No?
All right. So I got control engineering.
All of them will too. Right?
2 successes.
Okay.
What is he doing?
No, wait. Sorry.
No,
One success.
one
One success.
Oh.
I was
What
looking
is
at
that?
security.
You're just trying to prevent things from getting worse.
Oh, well, that's not
Okay.
fun.
How many do we need? 2 successes?
2, yes.
I only got 1 success.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
2.
Oh, no successes.
Ouch.
Security's bad.
Let's see.
All right.
What broke?
Right below that, right?
Mm.
The expected result, sometimes it just doesn't happen. Is that the problem magically repaired itself or never really existed in the first place? Other ones just get worse. So
Uh-huh.
it's more a matter of the things you got only 1 success on, the thing you got no success on, that was really important. You really should have been able to figure that one out. The ones that
Yeah.
are 1 success, still managed to do something about it. Or
Okay.
there was no issue otherwise.
Okay.
So
We'll pass by that. Moving on.
among the chaos, a soft blue glow appears on the bridge, quickly
Hmm.
forming into ash talamia, or tamalia.
Hmm.
Hot Tamalia.
Well, which one?
Tamalia.
Oh, okay.
Our saviors, she says. You slipped through my fingers. I thought I'd lost you. I waited for years.
Okay.
She continues. It doesn't even try to say anything or react or.
Have we met?
She continues as if she can't hear you. Hurry, we must leave this.
So why do you recommend it? It's like every other woman I talk to. Fine.
He's a pre-reported NPC.
Evidently.
Okay.
And then she's gone as suddenly as if a light turned off. Before you can think much about her words, you all have to refocus on repairing the cascading failures across all ship systems.
Hmm.
Though as many tasks are extended tasks you see fit to present, I don't see any extended fit to present.
No, I don't see any over there. Nope, not over there.
Nope.
Somebody
What?
will try again.
One by one, you sort them out, getting panels back online, stabilizing artificial gravity, addressing the breaches suffered when crossing over. Eventually, things seem to be in control, but then
So wait, we don't those breaches then?
new scene. Yeah.
So wait a minute, we crossed
Let's-
over from where to where?
We did, but it all broke again.
Yeah.
Let's do another control engineering and just control science difficulty of 2.
On it.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes, yeah. Especially if it's about the propulsion systems.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4 successes.
All right. 2 momentum.
Yay!
Yes. 1
Can I spend a?
momentum or
I don't have it.
Determination.
determination.
There's one sitting here, but I don't think it's.
No,
No, that's all.
Nah, it's not. Anybody else want to assist? Control science?
Somebody
I
control
can
science
do
me.
science. Oh, I only need
It's
one.
assist.
Assist? No, I failed.
All right. We'll just say that you've got things under control.
Do we get the breaches fixed?
What
Yes.
happened? If it
Okay.
didn't
I would have to
run an
come up with
extended
something
path?
else. Yeah.
Why are you asking for things to be worse?
Do you want extended tasks? Because I don't, and I don't think you do either.
It just seems too
No.
easy, but okay.
Well, he'll find some way to complicate it.
Or the
Okay.
mission will just randomly throw something at you. As technical problems recede, the hints of something else happening escalate to full-blown hallucinations. If any of you or any of your characters or beloved NPCs have died in previous missions, they appear. Otherwise, you just see a long-dead relative or a friend. all of you see someone that you know
Okay.
is dead.
Hmm.
Have you gone through more than one in this on this ship?
More than one on this ship?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So probably won't be
Mhm.
the case then. Huh?
And some of you carried over from the original series, so
Oh yeah. You too.
you see other characters who have since gone, like maybe their previous characters, whatever, you know.
Psychedelic.
Yes. Reports of
Okay.
other
I
surreal
see all my
happenings.
worms.
Your worm.
All the way to the
All the ones
dive.
he ended up cooking. You ended up having a farm of them, right? You tried to breed them.
I
You
tried, failed, but he
Yeah.
had all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breeding them
All of
successfully.
mine died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel. I see my one little mated pair.
Okay.
Groups of non-corporeal Tillikaal Adari wander aimlessly in corridors, ignoring crew members and passing through them like ghosts before fading away.
Is there a difference between non-corporeal and incorporeal?
I don't know.
Going.
One are in, the other's bred.
Hmm.
Not that kind of non. Deck plates transform into rolling meadows. The ship sails upon the surface of an endless rolling sea. Exotic animals roam through the cargo bays. Amid all this, a humanoid shape begins to slowly form on the bridge with a dark, roiling smoke. There's no blue glow like the Tillikaal. There's a hint of a transporter sparkle, but it's taking far longer than a beaming cycle.
Hmm.
Can I scan it?
Any attempts to scan it say there's nothing happening.
Hmm.
Any attempts to strengthen or remodulate shields or to put a containment field, nothing. Finally, the shape gains solidity and the smoke disperses, revealing a Starfleet officer.
Scan again.
Is it Q?
Q. He's not an officer.
He shows up in officer uniform so many times.
Mhm. Hmm.
Now that it's Ollie, can I scan again?
Yeah.
Scan
Okay.
it.
Seems human.
Seems or is.
Reason plus science, difficulty of 2.
It wouldn't be medicine?
Hmm.
Shh.
Yeah, it's better for you.
Complication?
That's 2, right? Toast is 2, right? That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
1 toast, 1 fail, so that's 2.
2 successes. Okay, and a complication?
No, just
Or
13.
no, just okay. When you say fail, it's like
No.
it either does nothing
I didn't
or the
say-
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a critical
Not
failure.
critical, okay.
Mhm.
It failed to help.
Man.
This Starfleet officer says,
Back to the scanner. Human?
yes,
True human.
yes.
Nothing goofy?
Goofy? You want Goofy?
You gotta invoke his
He
name.
can sound, he can sound real goofy.
Okay.
It's like 2 people
How
standing
about really southern and old?
Oh, boy. How you doing there?
Yeah, that's the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like 2 people standing in the exact same spot, but in different times and time runs sideways, so they're never going to meet. Does that make sense? I can't tell.
Okay.
That's what the guy says.
Yes. This place has no physical dimensions as we understand them. The Tillikaal have imagined us into little bubbles of reality.
Hmm.
How long have you been here?
I've been here forever, and then you showed up before me.
The old voice makes not sense now.
Minutes seem like hours, days seem like seconds.
I've been in some lectures that felt like that, yes.
You just gotta ignore all the weird stuff and believe what you normally do, and then things just kind of come together. Like
We're in Starfleet. We're
when-
subs part of the business.
when I became aware of the ship, I just focused on beaming aboard, and so I have.
It's a weird ship.
Aware of the ship.
Aware.
Aware.
A weird ship, okay.
Ah.
Sometimes I wasn't sure if I was alive or real. I'm so happy to be back aboard the ship.
Are we alive?
Oh.
Are we alive? He's making us question my reality.
I'm scanning you. You
And
seem to be alive.
I met the Tillikaal. Some of them are in the kind of not there. Ash Tamalia says there's this pocket universe is harming their mental energies. She thinks they'll be alright if returned to physical bodies. Well, I've got to get out of here before you're not real anymore and I'm lost again.
We're not real anymore?
Hmm.
Were we not real before?
I thought you were happy to be on a ship. Please stay.
Is this a game to you?
He starts fading away while talking to you as if going out of sync with your current surroundings.
I grab him.
Oh.
Scans indicate that the ship is surrounded by some sort of field, and a similar field is also around this returned character.
Hmm.
There's a dissonance between the fields, which could explain why he's going out of sync. These dimensional bubbles, while providing a framework within our normal three-dimensional space, can exist, but they do not filter out background electromagnetic fields of the pocket universe. These EM fields passing through the ship, and you alike, could be causing the system failures and hallucinations. Those in the medical field might be concerned about the long-term exposure to these unknown rays.
I want to study the long-term exposure.
Mhm.
No, not
Anytime you're exposed to Ray for a long term, there's worry.
Mhm.
And pamphlets.
Yes.
Yes. For a brief moment, the officer appears solid again, pleading, but before you can fully implement any of your ideas, he fades away and he's gone.
pleading. I thought he wanted to leave. What was he pleading for?
Pleading for you to leave this pocket universe.
Well, we didn't. I don't even know how we got here.
Let's go.
What we could have done was try to transport them
You
and
know.
keep them in a pattern buffer.
I
That's worked before.
don't think we
Powder
want
buffer?
A pattern buffer. Like you're made into energy and you're stuck there. I mean, it worked for Scotty.
So, there is a lost Starfleet officer. You need to contact Ash Tamalia, whose calls for help seem to be of increasing urgency because of the harmful EM fields. And you may start to suffer actual physical harm from background radiation.
Let's move the ship.
Can I move the ship?
Let's see.
Just ignore.
Where am I heading to?
Yeah.
Ignore all the monkeys, Tillikaal, and everything else running around the.
Monkeys. I've never seen a monkey.
I
I've heard about them.
Said various animals.
Okay.
It's going to be Insight Science, difficulty of 2.
My worst combination!
I could try.
I've got 13 for that one.
I have 14.
I have 8.
Let
I
her.
have 12.
You have 8?
Clearly, those are your jump stats.
Yes, insight and science and medicine, yes.
Just like real life.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna
I'm
try.
gonna try to move the ship. Hey, I did it last week. I got this.
This isn't a huge con at all.
No, this is not. This is trying to plan a route through the EM fields.
Two successes.
Okay.
Good.
You discover overlapping data. Analysis of
Data.
data. I have to correct myself. This whole figure. Data.
Okay.
Analysis of the EM field shows the fields can overload EPS conduits and burn out isolinear chips.
Oh, gee.
The fields also interfere with humanoid brainwaves and cause hallucinations. Furthermore, the EM fields resonate with some people's brainwaves in such a way to essentially transmit their thoughts into surrounding crew members, creating shared hallucinations for dozens of officers at a time. In some cases, those modified EM fields can still cause equipment failures, so the hallucination of a damaged control panel could prime those EM fields to cause that damage.
So nobody think of the slash fiction they've been writing. That could get awkward.
I'm thinking of delicious fish.
All right, control science, difficulty of 2.
13.
15.
Well,
Pass.
Okay. You could devise some sort of counteracting field, a modified warp bubble, modulated shields, or some such. It's fun to have.
Some such.
Yeah, it's
Some
it's Technobabble. It has its own name. It's not just Technobabble. It's Technobabble.
okay.
When it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
reversing the polarity will fix it.
Well, that's Doctor Who babble, but you know.
They use that occasionally in
They
D&D
do.
too.
Yeah. So, to block the pocket universe's EM fields. Similarly, medical personnel could also use cortical inhibitors or neural suppressants to reduce the field's effects on the brain.
Surely we'd have to have a lot of those. We have the one for each person.
Yeah.
And probably like customized to each of their brain patterns too. I figure it'd be better just to
Yeah.
do it for the whole
Change the
ship.
waves and and
Do the warp bubble.
dub the sound waves, whatever. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's emp wave this thing. Let's emp.
Hmm.
So, it is determined that even a combination of the two can't block 100% of the field. There will continue to be equipment failures, and the crew may have long-term psychological or even physiological damage, especially to the neural tissue from prolonged exposure.
Yeah, we all really got
Exposure.
I thought we moved the
Like
ship.
explosion.
I thought we moved the ship.
You're trying to
How's the
move
ship
through
thing
this. This is just a surrounding you.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, it's everywhere.
Huh.
Okay, how do we nullify it?
You said create a warp bubble around the ship.
That's going to be
Yeah.
control engineering, difficulty of 3.
Yeah.
I have 15 for that.
And for the other method, it's going to be control medicine, difficulty of 3.
Well,
If you can manage to do both,
yeah. You want some assistance on
All right,
that,
control
or
engineering. I got 15.
determination,
spend a determination?
Sure, I'll spend a determination.
13.
And get 2 freebies, and then
Can he assist me on the medicine?
I'll spend a
Now,
momentum.
hold on. I got this advisor one, the advisor thing,
Yeah.
where when you assist another character using command discipline, the assisted character can re-roll a d20. So if you fail, you can re-roll if you fail.
Well, is he using command though in order to help her though? You said it was using.
control and medicine.
Medicine.
Roll, not
No.
command.
Never mind.
okay.
I've got one. We need one more, babe.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, so you got
Okay.
2. Good.
Someone assisting you over there?
He spent determination.
I got determination. I'll spend a momentum. So that's so these 2 successes right there. So 4 successes total there.
Okay, so 1 momentum.
All right, got it back. Were you assisting me there or?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Because you used
And you
determination.
got 2. Okay, you needed 1. You needed 3.
Oh, we needed 3.
Well, if
Yeah.
you both got,
No.
let's see, add them together. He got 2.
I
You
didn't
got
spend
2.
my determination before, but
That would be the reroll at this point. If you spend it afterwards, it's to reroll your dice.
yeah.
Okay.
2 twos.
You feel more relaxed and experience fewer hallucinations.
Okay.
Fewer. Not done.
No.
Not any.
Any crew members who were rendered unconscious by their psionic sensitivity will come to their senses and resume their duties after being cleared by medical staff. Intermittent surreal incidents will occur while the crew remains in the pocket universe. Use this to inject extra excitement or confusion as desired during the remainder of this adventure.
Who comes up with these things?
So if I think really hard,
The
like,
writer of this section's name is
Fish.
Scott Pearson. Thank you, Scott Pearson.
has anybody else seen fish?
Fish.
I'm really thinking about delicious, squiggly raw fish swimming around.
There've been a few, like, maybe hallucinations of
Yeah.
of dead.
Shared hallucination.
Shared hallucination of, like, flapping fish in the
Oh,
on the
player
ground.
fun. I'll think of my time in the collective.
Oh no.
Okay.
You all see like board electronics and stuff suddenly appear and the theme music in the background.
I mean, it's not a giant marshmallow, man.
Uh-huh.
True. You play erased.
Thank goodness
Blame
I'm
Ray on
not
that one.
flunking
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
at keeping
Okay.
my sanity, or I'd be like running around clawing at the air.
Mhm.
Heaven
I mean,
forbid.
cats do that anyways. But yeah.
I know, but the fit, like, I'd be like, heaven forbid if I come up on somebody, like, chasing a fish and right across the face, like,
Fine.
Okay. So we've settled down everything with our warp bubble and our.
how long to get out of this bubble?
Everywhere you look, you're in this bubble. You don't really see a way of getting out. So it's just a matter of trying to survive.
We still have our warp core, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You haven't injected that yet.
No.
I have left to go.
Act 2, Through the Looking Glass.
Bless you.
Now that you've stabilized your situation, you need to get back to finding the Tillikaal and the lost officer. Hails go unanswered and sensors remain erratic. Let's see.
So are the crew. Erratic.
I'm erratic. Don't call me erratic.
Fair enough.
You dirty rat.
Now what's happening?
Let's see. Let's do
What new hell have we discovered?
control security, difficulty of 1.
16.
That'll probably be the security expert.
I
You'd
got
hope so.
14.
I outrank you on that.
Yeah. Well, control. I didn't pick a lot
I
of
know.
control. Yeah.
And when I rewrote this, when I made a new character, I said, okay, you know what? We go out on control coming out.
Yeah.
We're here to assist me then?
I'll sit you, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What are we doing now?
You're trying to boost sensors and communications.
Okay.
I got a good.
I got 1 success.
I got a success.
So 2 success total.
Okay, so 1 momentum. Whoever.
You can have it. I see it.
Okay. All right, well, good.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Can you just hide it?
Ooh, hey.
No.
No?
Even better.
Wafers.
Yeah.
Face.
Whoops.
I like it.
It's one of my favorites.
Comm frequencies only pick up incomprehensible whisperings.
Well, just turn off the comms. We don't need this computing.
If you launch any probes, they cease functioning as they reach the limit of the dimensional bubble around the ship. So, do you want to find the missing officer or locate the Tillikaal?
Total.
Well, Tillikaal has several officers, right?
Several people that you've met so far.
Okay, yeah.
Silicon, okay.
Right. The
Sure, why not?
Tillikaal, okay, that's the alien. Never mind, you're right.
Yes.
Well, we can go. I don't know. The officer kind of seems like he needs more help.
True. We do sort of have a moral obligation to help him as a fellow officer. Yes.
Well, all right, fine.
Yes.
But we haven't verified the Tillikaal are warp worthy.
Transdimensional, sure, but do they have warp?
That's the requirement.
Sure seems that way. Seems really simplified, but okay.
Fold space. Can't mess with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Big pocket dimensions? Sure, whatever. But can you travel? Wait a minute, do the Q have warp? They've really been messing with us more than us, with them. But yeah.
Anyway.
They did send the Enterprise at warp.
They're using our warp drive still to get there. They superpowered it, but.
they also said they went past warp 10. Which, you
The
know.
skills were weird then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You end up leaving behind descendants and just yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Voyager, but everyone
Yeah.
else-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, let's see. Let's see. Insight medicine, difficulty of 1.
Doctor?
Doctor.
13.
I got 13 also.
Assist.
We really suck at insight.
Uh-huh.
Assist.
You only need 1.
I only need 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can still assist though.
Yeah.
You get more momentum.
I got another success.
All right then.
See how that works?
Boom.
Okay.
All right. So, you're trying to use medical and transporter records to see if you can find anything that matches your scans of the officer while he was on the bridge.
So we have we have the scan patterns of everybody in Starfleet.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Everybody. Wow.
Why don't we just make another data?
Pretty good trick.
You don't have the
We don't
data.
have the data.
Do you have any from the Enterprise?
No.
We have Barkley.
No.
He's always fun on having the ship, I've heard.
No.
Can we have some of those cool little aliens that let us take over people?
Oh yes, those.
Yeah, we need those.
You can have exocoms.
I mean, I'm half exocomp, aren't I?
Yeah.
On your mother's side. Anyway, so what did they discover?
Let's see. If the player doesn't remember or discuss what the lost officer said, have an NPC bring it up. You just gotta ignore all the weird stuff and believe what you normally do, and then things kind of come together. The EM fields interact with brainwaves and technology alike. You need to use that to purposefully direct the effects.
I think that's using board nanites.
Hmm.
I knew it involved you somehow.
Question.
Yeah.
What NPC brought it back up?
Was it Bill Billings?
Yes.
He was the actual doctor that helped you with your psychology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. Bill Billings.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ship counselor.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that one down.
Yes.
Important NPC, obviously.
Yes. Clearly. Yeah.
Very insightful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where all our insight went.
Yep. To an NPC, they can't roll for you. They suggest that if you're using cortical inhibitors or neural suppressants, maybe have someone stop the treatment, or if you're using a counteracting field that would allow maybe a window in the shield to expose a portion of the ship to the full effect. That contact or connect with the missing officer until they get hits, because you trying to block it is their way of contacting you, despite you not understanding it or being like overwhelmed by it.
Okay.
Is I remove it?
I mean, partially. Like, try to find a way to, like, cut a hole into it rather than taking it all out. Because if you take it all out...
Okay, 12. Could you, like, modulate your internal communicator to the frequency of the ship's shields and use it to be able to get signals from outside the ship through the shields?
We can try, but how am I going to see through the walls?
You can see through the sensors.
So you're saying connect to the ship?
Hmm.
That sounds like a
Temporarily.
terrible idea.
Temporarily.
I've been told to interface with the ship using nanotubes.
Because that's what... Oh, no.
On the plus side, I get bonuses for doing this.
You can choose to hail, transport, or navigate to proximity.
On the plus side, you're more in control of it than just your Borg side.
True.
Yes.
Hmm.
So it's still kind of a coin flip on this part.
Let's try and move towards it.
Navigational sensors can't establish coordinates for wherever you want to go. You have to pilot manually, going by the feeling you get while the ship moves within the bubble.
I've got a feeling.
And insightful feeling?
Shortly after engaging impulse engines, let's make a control con difficulty of 3.
Okay, 17. You guide me in where I need to go.
I'll assist.
Thank you.
No complications.
2 success.
One success.
All right,
So 3 total. Is that what we need?
that's what you need.
Okay.
Okay. Sensors pick up another starship. Additional scans identify the ship as your own.
Of course.
The one we're presently on.
Although direction is meaningless in the Pocket Universe, the Echo ship could be described as appearing in motion. All movement is really illusory, imposed by humanoid minds that can't help but conceive their surroundings dimensionally. At first, it approaches your destination from a different origin point. If you come to a full stop, the other ship might keep moving. If you change course, the other ship might stop. It could just be an illusion. It could actually be your own ship refracted through a different time frame, or an incomprehensible, non-spatial quality of the Pocket Universe.
Somebody
Ignore
had
it.
fun throwing in some science terms in there, didn't they?
It may be a ship trying to impersonate us, so
No.
it can fire upon us.
It's our ship.
After this period of surreal echo, without seeming to advance much, suddenly your ship will be practically on top of the destination. Uncertain whether you traveled there or somehow been there all along, the ship's dimensional bubble appears to make direct contact with the target. Okay. The lost officer materializes back on the bridge by the con station.
Is he really there?
The officer stumbles to the deck of the bridge, or scans show that the individual dimensional bubble has appeared. They've apparently returned to the ship for good. He is dazed, which the doctor can determine was caused by the shock of the transition into the ship's bubble.
He's shocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the shock caused being dazed, so
Yeah.
he's not shocked. He is dazed. There's different conditions.
Anyway.
If you want to do a reason medicine, difficulty of 1.
Doctor?
2 pass. No.
1
Yep,
pass?
2 pass.
Well,
Okay.
you get a
One momentum.
moment.
Additional scans show minor chemical imbalances in his brain, which you could counteract with a hypospray injection.
You can't trust it. You can't trust the stuff. Anyway,
His exposure to the pocket universe EM fields has led to psychological side effects.
of course.
Maybe wait until after we're out of this area to maybe try to
Yeah.
cure him.
There doesn't seem to be any permanent damage, but it reminds you of your need to minimize your time in the pocket universe.
Well, we can't get out of here.
Yes.
They won't let us out.
Okay. The officer quickly recovers and expresses his joy at being rescued. After being told about the process by which the ship rescued him, he volunteers to help find Ashtamalia. Just like he was able to originally appear on the bridge on his own, he can help bring Ashtamalia on board. Can now try to either hail. The remaining options would be hailing or transporting, because the time constraints. Repairing any burnt out systems isn't feasible to get Ashtamalia on board.
Can't we just all really, really think hard about her? I think we should all just.
This isn't Dora the Explorer.
Well,
Or like Blue's Clues or some other thing of just call to the screen and it'll happen. Yeah.
No, this is the Traveler. We have to center all our thoughts on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he said, like
Our thoughts become reality, essentially.
exactly.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
think everyone just needs to take 1 minute
Mm-hmm.
and meditate and think on her.
Do you want to say that over the comms?
Yeah,
How you tell everybody on the
Okay.
ship?
yeah. Like I want the entire ship to spend the next minute starting in 30 seconds for 1 minute. We all need to think about
Sure, I
her.
kept down on all screens,
Yes.
but you accidentally use like the self-destructs visuals for countdown.
No.
Oh, we're all worried.
I find it kind of strange that the previous chapter introduced a feminine form. It outright said feminine form, but then said they. And it's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
if you're saying it,
Oh,
and now
it's
finally
feminine.
said she. in
Okay.
this, Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
1 minute of meditation by the entire crew
Can we do it?
of her appearing.
All right. It's still going to take either
presence?
hailing frequency or transporting, which is going to be control and security or control and engineering.
Control security got 16.
I think we should do hailing and we should all chant her name while meditating.
Ash Tamale. No, not Tamalia. Tamale.
Tamale.
Gotta have more food related puns on this show.
Tamale, hot tamale.
Tamale. Tamale. Okay.
All right, control security. I got 16.
Yeah.
Security officer, will you care to assist me?
Okay.
Thank you. I'll use point of
Let's see. Yeah, I've got 14.
Momentum.
momentum. Extra die.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2 success.
Oh, 1 success.
Does it work?
3 success. How many do we need?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Got 3.
Because
Hold on, did it work?
A burst of Tillikaal energy
yeah.
feeds back to the ship along the comm link, and a blue glow appears by the comm station, resolving into Ash Tamalia.
Okay.
we used our comm signal once we hailed her all at once.
Okay.
Ashmalia, we choose you.
I feel like we just summoned a demon.
So does she come back and reappear, or she's just stuck in the blue beam?
She appears confused, realizes that you brought her aboard on your own, interprets this as a confirmation that they will help her, thanking you profusely.
So you know we're taking you a prisoner.
I sure hope that for at least like 10 seconds there, like she realizes this entire ship is chanting my name.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
I have a Terran torture booth we can put her in.
5?
Found it.
Okay.
Seemed like a shame to waste.
Okay.
okay.
We need to get out of here
Imagine if
now.
we've improved it with nanites.
Mm. That was pretty good design.
So,
Okay.
let's see. Skip the next paragraph. Here we go. Well, it says
That's the next paragraph. She says this. Odd.
without permission or warning, Ash Tamalia whisks the characters into a representation of the shared thought space in which Tillikaal currently exists. You feel frozen in place, pins and needles shooting through your extremities, migraines hammering your heads.
Ow?
The ship and NPCs distorting and melting away to nothing as a soundless dark descends, swallowing everything until you can't see one another.
Oh, gee.
Then the pain disappears, replaced by a numbness itself soon gone, leaving nothing. The end.
Ah,
You're only aware of your own thoughts, no physical sensations.
Pick me after work. Yes. It's terrible.
Yes. Then suddenly, overwhelmingly, all your senses flood back, like you coming back into work.
No, no.
Everything.
all
But
right.
no hell.
Yes. And you find yourselves in the land, quote unquote, of the Tillikaal. A vast stony plain with vague representations of Tillikaal architecture stretching as far as the eye can see.
Oh, snakes on the plane?
No.
Okay, good.
An arid wind howls between kilometer-high towers. Fine dust blows into your eyes. Painfully bright flashes of blue energy zigzag across the sky with deafening thunderclaps, reverberating in your chests, leaving you gasping for breath. Thousands of Tillikaal, shining blue translucent, wander among the indefinite geometric structures. The nearest Tillikaal take no notice of you, disconcertingly, though some might even walk through you.
Now, how many of us are in this
Just the
situation?
5 of you.
Just the 5, okay.
Yep.
And so everyone else on the ship, supposedly still on the ship, and
Yep.
it's being taken care of. Okay.
Like, okay,
It's
so
not an illusion to
we
us? Or?
chanted, we meditated, we came back to, and
Yeah,
we're
now
missing
we're in
people.
the-
Talk amongst yourselves as you take stock of the situation. You have no tricorders or phasers. Your comm badges still on your uniforms get no response from the ship.
No, they're not real.
What do I scan using my optical implant?
He's in this eyeball.
That acts like a tricorder.
It's not clear if you are in a shared illusion or have actually been taken from the ship in some form. But in this universe, what's the difference?
I think it's a shared
I think
illusion. But
Pretty
okay.
different, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash Tamalia finally reappears.
Well, it's about time.
Why are we
I'm kind
here?
of sick of her.
Just go.
Where is here? Why?
And when? Also, how? Also, do you have warp technology? That could be really, we gotta get that in the paperwork, in the reports.
We can't talk to pre-warp societies. It's
Exactly.
not
Yeah, we
kosher.
can't interact with, we can't,
Yeah. This
Do you have
encounter
what?
stalls for extended roleplay. The player characters will flood Ash Tamalia with questions. Her answers are self-serving and not the actual fact. Let's see. The following contains. Okay. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have warp technology?
Friends, please, I understand your concerns,
I have
but
one
everything
concern.
is fine now that you have come.
Yes?
You have such courage to enter our prison.
You can't force us.
Prison?
We, the displaced, have been trapped here for countless eons, struggling to escape, hoping against all hope for someone on the outside to hear our pleas. We have sometimes succeeded in touching minds on the other side.
Yeah,
The
ow.
connections were so shallow that little came of these attempts,
You're calling me
which were
shallow?
treated as hostility or disease.
Kinda.
We are surely neither.
We just look that way.
The sad truth is that we were confined here by our fellow Tillikaal. We cannot truly blame them, for they were the ones suffering from some type of madness. We failed them. We could not cure them. And in their deranged state, they tricked us into this pocket universe, using the vast technology that our civilization has achieved before any of your peoples had evolved beyond your most insignificant animal
And
ancestors.
you don't have sense enough to get out of it?
The Tillikaal had then already existed for so long, it was as if forever. Here in this timeless, dimensionless realm, our Adiri, our very essences, have stagnated and atrophied, for unknown millennia, suffering in countless ways. This incomplete recreation of our former homes does not replace our lost physical existence. We know it isn't real, and that alone drains our spirits. But the otherworldly energies that fill this universe wear on us, like endless ocean waves eroding a shoreline. We cannot survive here, and our poor, sick fellow Tillikaal, if any of them yet survive, they need our care, before they become a further danger to themselves or other sentient beings. We must escape, and only you can help us.
Well, how can we help you?
Also, why did the insane ones, why were they
Yeah.
able to trap them.
Yeah.
Usually,
That
if
makes
an
more
advanced
sense.
technology requires you to be sane to use it.
Well, not necessarily, but still, the sane ones should be able to figure out how to get out. It's like they didn't have the technology. Only the insane had the technology.
And how fast do your ships go, man?
Meanwhile, other
They have
Tillikaal surround you in an unthreatening way.
Uh-huh.
But you notice that many of them just stare vacantly at Ashtamalia, hanging on her every word, obsessively patting their thighs with their hands. A Tillikaal gesture of excitement, agreement.
Mhm.
It's off-putting, but you may think about what the Tillikaal have been through as described by Ashtamalia, and perhaps give them the benefit of the doubt. In contrast, other Tillikaal appear
You should
quite
mind
lucid,
meld with them.
and will appear to approach you
Share with me your pain.
to express their eagerness to escape the universe, how they miss the true physical existence, their longing for the megastructures of Tillikaal civilization.
About that.
Yeah.
They pelt you with many questions. What's the maximum faster than light speed you can reach? How soon will you be able to recover our Ardiri? Do you have matter transference technology?
We can't
Have
do
you
anything
spoken
while
with
we're
any
here.
assessors? How fully do you exploit subspace and other hyperdimensional planes? Have you located any of our resting chambers where our bodies are preserved? What's the largest object you are capable of shifting through space?
When your stupid little bubble, we can't do anything. How do we get out of your bubble?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
My friends, our saviors, I am concerned that our visual
I'm not sure about either yet, but
manifestations have given you a prosaic conception of our Adiri. You cannot simply harbor us aboard your starship like so many refugees. We are attuned to the physical parameters of this universe, and your transporters are not compatible with these energies.
So?
what if we reverse the polarity?
The Tillikaal are attuned to the pocket universe. They are suffering from its EM fields. Ashtamali explains that the deranged Tillikaal didn't bother to fine-tune the transference process for all variables of the pocket universe, leaving them susceptible to negative environmental effects. Only the advanced Tillikaal technology that sent us here can transfer us out of this pocket universe and merge our Adiri with our physical body. We can only hope you will find assessors who will assist you when you access our transference machines from the other side.
Where are they?
And how do we get back to there?
You give us the star maps for where you could find one of these locations.
Preferably ones adjusted for quite a while in the future.
True.
I will give someone an extra point of determination if you can tell me the name of the assessor you've already met.
Assessor? It's not.
Well, there was that one scene where we found two of them, right? There was one that was present there, and like a male one, and then there's a female one that approached us, which I presume is the one we're talking about now.
That's where I broke my eye.
Well, you did get some jalapeno in there.
It was not Gary.
No.
Dr. Phil?
No.
It was Bill.
No.
Oh, okay.
Bill Billings.
Assessor blank.
It's Frank.
No.
When was this
I
like the
feel like
last
this was
episode?
when I wasn't here.
The previous episode?
This is way long ago.
Wait on
That's
it.
why I'm
Bill
offering it.
Lexington.
I'm showing
You were still.
25th September, Assessor Gambit and the Displaced.
Yes, that was in that episode.
Ah,
What's the name of the assessor?
I mean, that's where Bill Billings helped fix my implant.
You fought some Romulans, or at least you tried to avoid fighting some.
Yep, all I have is Assessor.
Gave your name.
Tartar and Dorian? No.
No,
No,
that's
me.
You? What?
Thanks for remembering who I am.
No, I didn't.
That's what it took to go through it. Oh, by the way, it's...
Oh, Dr. Helena?
No.
No. Let's see who else I got here.
Right. Beside it's Tartar.
Dr. Tillikaal?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Probably not a doctor.
Probably not a doctor. Huh?
It does start with a T.
Oh, that's nice.
Assessor Tillikaal.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nobody?
Get to assessor.
All I have is
Hmm.
assessor.
All right, then you do not know.
I feel like I wasn't there for
Oh,
this.
running.
Now, use a point of determination. Do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah, but he's
Let's
saying
see.
you can get it to point of determination.
Yes, but obviously there's a benefit to it.
Yeah.
Presence and security, difficulty of 2.
Okay, 12.
When did we meet this? I feel like
September 25th.
it does not help me.
No, that's.
You have no idea.
Was it a day of a thing?
Presence, security, difficulty of 2. Anybody who wants to try to go.
Oh, let's see.
Security.
Presence? Yeah,
Only
let's
got
see.
11.
Yeah, I've got 13
Oh.
on that one.
3 successes.
Okay, you get 1 momentum. The name was Assessor Tredick.
Tread it.
Never.
Tredk. Tredick.
I don't think it's here.
I'm pretty sure you were. I tried to run these missions when everyone was here in this one.
The
page.
main missions.
The main missions when everyone was here. Yeah.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
hearing the word accessor. But
Assessor.
accessor.
Assessor.
Assessor.
Accessor.
No. F.
Assessor.
Assessor.
Whatever. Us, ec, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference.
Aware ship.
uh,
I want to see a picture of a weird ship.
Just ask one's AI program.
So what does the recessor do?
Assessor.
What, I'm so confused. I don't know the word. So
Assess.
SSESSORS.
so what does it assess?
Assessors were the ones that apparently put them in this situation. So we need to find the assessors to use the Tillikaal technology to bring them back to their bodies.
So that's just the word for insane Tillikaal?
Hmm.
But that's a position that he had.
It's a position. It's not necessarily the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to find his accessories. Nailed it.
So we need to find this guy to help him get out.
Let's see.
Well, then we need to get out of here. Get back
you
to
need
the ship.
to at least either vow to help them or assure them you will take all this information to Starfleet.
That's easy enough to do.
Yeah, we'll take it to Starfleet.
Ashtamalia says, I'm sorry, my friends. The circumstances that arose in the system you designated Candidate 3 were unique. Many variables had to converge to allow me and the rest of the displays concentrating together to breach the barrier of this pocket universe and draw you in. That is why so many of us had questions about your Starship's technology. I am unable to reverse the process and send you home. You must find your own way.
Wait a minute.
And now you find yourselves back on your ship.
But we're still stuck in the bubble. Apparently.
Yes. The only upside is returning to your normal environment is not as uncomfortable as the process that drew you to their simulacrum.
Okay.
Okay.
Captain, what happened to us? Were we like teleported away, or were we just like zoned out, or what just happened?
I'm feeling some assimilation coming on.
You all just vanish.
Oh, we're gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did actually. Man. Oh, well.
So
Okay.
I actually get to talk to our Captain Brown.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we
What's
said
our captain's name again?
figure out how to get out of this bubble.
Let's see. I'm sure it's mentioned at some point.
You got to roll for that.
It's been too long now. I'm afraid to ask now.
Let's see. I had mentioned in the back section.
It's going
So-
That's a nice name.
Captain Billings.
No.
Billings.
Billings is already your
Yeah,
captain.
Billings is already our.
No, this is William Billings. No relation.
No relation.
What captain are we trying to find?
Our captain. Who's already the captain of our ship?
The Thunder Child.
You're the Southern Child. Akira class. NCC 63549.
Tetsuo.
You have all of
Tetsuo,
those
what?
details.
Yeah,
Well, it's Kira class.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry?
okay.
Sure, Tetsuo. He's Japanese.
Hmm.
How you spell?
Testuo.
T-E-S.
Is the first officer Kaneda?
I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never actually watched it. I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Okay.
Act 3. Once more unto the breach.
Hmm.
I think we've lost our Alice in Wonderland references now.
Yes.
What was the title of Act 2 again?
Act 2 was
Through the Looking Glass.
Okay. So, Into the Breach. Yeah, that has nothing to do with... What's the fourth one? Not to give us spoilers, but...
It's at this point be the conclusion.
Oh, well, that's a lovely one. Okay.
And so then that's the next part of the Tillikaal saga. So
Okay.
Hmm.
you're concluding as many as 6 impossible things. You need to figure out how to get back to your normal space-time continuum. Only then can you attempt to rescue the Tillikaal. You should grant a lot of leeway to player creativity as characters spitball technobabble solutions.
Okay.
Have we considered ejecting the warp core?
No.
If we have it explode, that can get you to another universe.
It is done, yes.
When we were approaching this area, before we got sucked into this bubble series of universes then, pocket universes, were there any other Starfleet bases somewhat nearby, or Starfleet ships nearby? So that if we were to eject the warp core, we could get help in the process. Or were they all just, star systems away?
Sure.
Hmm.
Let's see. The last thing you were doing was engaging the Romulans.
Romulans? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the previous mission, it was dealing with the Orions, but obviously...
Yes. Well, that was that. Different paths.
Yeah.
Yes. That whole section of being the displace is what called you here in the first place. So you were basically on the neutral zone border, trying to prevent Romulans from taking Tillikaal technology.
Okay.
Hmm.
So everyone would probably have left that area of space by this point.
Hmm.
You know how accident happens and there's cleanup crew and
let's
then
not do the warp core thing. It's just
It's played out.
you could grant likely scenarios include various modulations of the warp bubble and or force field, reconfiguring the deflector array to emit tetrions, harnessing the transformative side effects of the pocket's EM fields through directed thoughts, rerouting power from systems not required for the attempt, and more, likely combined in various ways and guided by any scans taken during the transition into the Pocket Universe from the Candidate 3 system.
let's do the Tetrion thing.
I have an idea.
The good thoughts?
Yeah, we're gonna
Tetrion
we're
thing.
gonna start another countdown, and in 30 seconds, everyone on the ship is gonna think bubble pop, bubble pop, bubble pop, and visualize the bubble.
and we're gonna
into
make
the
a
first
sphere of Tetrions to go through.
To help with the popping.
With
Yes.
the pop. Yeah.
Yes, I like
It will empower our
Yes.
our empowered spirit, yeah.
That's where we're going.
Our energy spirit.
This should all be structured as an extended task.
No, it shouldn't.
Or
Okay, well, how do you do these?
single
kind of
roll
tasks?
by-
Or perhaps an application of the scientific method,
Ooh, yeah. Something.
which there was a 7 or 8 step thing of how to go through the scientific method in this.
Oh,
I think there was. We've only done it once, like way back in season 1,
yeah.
and then they never talked about it again.
Huh.
So it's a call back to their own game mechanic.
Yes.
So
Yes, we have run so many different sessions, and I vaguely remember them saying that there was an alternative to the extended plan called the scientific method. We had to go through the scientific method of testing and training and multiple roles and stuff. That
Well,
was
if we
better.
did it, it might have been made more sense than the extended cast.
If you can find the rules for that, or you want to, because I remember,
Hmm.
yeah, look in the book for scientific method. There should be a chart or something to describe the process of whatever roles you need to do in order to follow that through.
Because if we are in a series of overlapping pocket dimensions, it would seem too simple for us to just
It would.
say we get it.
Yes, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to torture us in some way. You are the game master. It's your prerogative.
I mean, this process tortures me as well because having to go through the rules of a very complicated, overreaching.
And my jokes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. We all suffer. I mean,
You laughed.
Did you find
And
scientific?
you might have been crying on the inside, but you're laughing on
All
the
right.
outside.
Codified since before the Industrial Revolution on Earth, the scientific method is the basis for real-life scientific endeavors, as well as ones within Star Trek universe. For simplicity's sake, the scientific method can be generalized into 3 steps.
There's nothing so.
The question and the hypothesis, prediction of a solution, and testing. With each of these steps, as a character gains increasing insight into
Inside.
a scientific problem and a solution to it, or even a breakthrough that could have universe-changing consequences. The game mechanics for this center on the use of challenges, and specifically gated challenges. 1. Observe. When a scientist is presented with an observation that they don't understand, an event is occurring that is not well understood, they must begin to ask questions. Initial observations by the characters will be able to determine what the discipline the observations fit into: engineering, science, yada yada. Any character with disciplines from those categories may make the task with a difficulty of 0 or 1 if in a very bizarre phenomenon.
I'd say this is very bizarre.
Once this category is determined, a character with a high skill level in that in that discipline becomes research lead. This character takes the lead in further steps and makes any dice rolls needed. 2. Hypothesize.
well, we gotta go to that step first. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the
Observe. What is the extended role? I guess we're determining just an attribute discipline role for observing the situation.
Okay. We're in the bubble. We observe the bubble.
Let's say,
we'd be using the ship sensors probably?
probably, yeah.
Tillikaal, don't you have benefits using sensors?
Computers, not sensors.
He's going to use the ship's computer phone, right?
We're like
Reason and science assisted by the ship's
16.
sensors in science. Difficulty of 1.
Sensor science 12. I can roll for the ship.
Oh.
You're using momentum?
Nope. Pass.
Oh, it pass.
Okay, so it's two momentum. Next step.
Bring you're the lead, Doctor.
I'm the research lead.
Yes.
At this stage, players are encouraged to throw out some ideas on what might be happening while trying to fit them into the focuses for the category of the problem. The research lead then chooses between 3 and 5 of these ideas to use. I choose them all! These are called hypothesis, and the research lead may or may not have the skill focus, but they then explain these ideas to the game master.
Discuss.
It's a bubble we must pop in.
Warp core breach, pops big bubbles.
No. Forget the breach. We don't want what we're messing with. It's what, tetrions, or what was the other things? It was
He listed off technobabble solutions of modulating the warp bubble, reconfiguring the deflector array to emit tetrions,
yeah.
harnessing EM fields to directed thoughts, which is
Tetrion.
Directed
That's what we
thought.
want to do.
Yeah.
Directed thoughts.
Of course,
and
get up to the deflector
Okay.
array, and
If we thought her into reality, then we can think this bubble into pop.
Sure.
she has to take EV suits out to the deflector array and manually
Oh,
change things because they did in First Contact.
sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's going outside?
Let's see. What is this going to be? Daring and engineering?
Yes.
Or
Or control and engineering.
Control.
Difficulty of 3.
either
I'll be
way.
either of
If the
those.
game master sees a hypothesis that fits
13.
the actual solution to the research problem, they regard it as the right way. They do not inform the players which hypothesis is correct. If none of the hypotheses presented fit the actual problem, the game master immediately gains a threat and can tell players to go back to the drawing board and repeat the process.
Unfortunately, you gave us all the ideas, so we know they're all acceptable.
I mean, Star Trek, but not well enough in order to come up with that kind of hyperbabble yourself.
No, wait, is it hyperbabble, technobabble, or
Technobabble.
technobabble? You use 3 on now.
One.
I'm the kitty cat.
Okay.
You want to go out there?
Let's see, I only
Good,
got
isn't it?
13 on
You can grab the dice if you want something soft to.
Good.
that.
All right. You said it was control or daring engineering.
Engineering.
Yes.
Control engineering. I have 15.
Okay, I'll assist.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll use my last momentum
You
to.
need 3, so.
Yes.
and I'll spend the momentum and throw an extra die. 2 successes.
3 successes right here, and okay, engineering. Okay, that's an
Right.
envelope with those.
2 momentum.
Okay.
You managed
You
to.
want one?
Well, we also
yeah.
put one, yeah.
You managed to reconfigure the deflector array, and you're starting to emit tetrions,
Mm-hmm. All right.
What about the thinking?
punching a hole in the bubble.
Are we thinking well?
Well, we're tetrons and
We're thinking too.
Thinking well.
Thinking. Is there a role for
You
thinking?
want to think.
That was part of the description, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that doesn't seem to be-
Ow.
Hmm.
See, you probably shouldn't think. Just leave it alone. All right, next step.
What's that? You're
Assuming
reading-
you're following through with the scientific method here.
Testing. The game master now assigns a number of successes needed to determine if the hypothesis is correct. This is between 1 and 10, depending on the difficulty of the research of the problem.
1 in 10?
I mean, 1 and 2.
Okay.
The reason.
Binary. She's reading in binary.
Oh wow.
No, it says. The research lead then chooses a direction to focus the research on. Players may pursue the wrong path,
We don't.
and if they are pressed for time, they may need to decide if they should continue to work on the hypothesis they have chosen or switch to another.
Got plenty of time.
This is to
yeah.
represent the unknowns of research and development.
Just
Don't
as
know.
you're about to initiate your solution of blue glow on the bridge.
No. Why do you do that?
This is what the mission says.
Oh, okay.
We're glowing on the
Precedes
bridge?
the appearance of a male Tillikaal. He says, "Please, saviors.
What's up?
I need but a moment to offer you my assistance."
Oh.
Some may recognize him as one of Ashtamalia's sycophants.
You see psychopath?
Sycophant.
Sycophants.
Follower.
Followers, yes.
Okay.
I am Turlomian. Or Turlon. Turlonumien.
Okay, Dad, write this one down.
Oh, who is it now?
Turlon.
T-U-R-O-N.
Umien.
You.
No, I am me.
Thermolium. Oh my gosh. Okay.
He is, you are me as well.
Yeah, good too.
Turlonumian.
Okay.
As you may know, we can sometimes touch the minds of those outside the pocket universe.
Ow.
Our previous attempts have been unstable and unpredictable.
We know.
But if I could link with one of you while here, the connection might remain strong enough for communication between universes. I could thus advise you on your Tillikaal technology during the rescue.
Who would you suggest? Or you are looking for a volunteer?
Yes.
I suggest Bill Bellings.
We can create a narrow link.
Turlonumian immediately superimposes his glowing form upon Bill Billings.
You have chosen the form of our destroyer.
Oh no, and he knows all our secrets too because he's our psychiatrist.
Yes.
No, he was the counselor. I'm the one with psychiatry.
So, as a
Okay.
blue, there's a brief flash of blue from the character's eyes.
Okay.
Then Billingsley
That's
shakes his head dizzily, but then recovers. He isn't even sure it worked, but there's no time left. You gotta go.
What's Bill's voice sound like?
It's a combination of his own and some sort of like British kind of. How am I supposed to represent two voices? But yeah, one voice.
Write down what you're going to say and then have someone else say it at the same time as you.
Yes. Whatever you
There's no time. We have to.
want.
Neither of those sounded British at all.
You know what? Shut up.
That's okay.
Yeah.
In space.
Sorry. After the scientific method, the next page is Zen and the art of warp core maintenance.
Maintenance, no, ejection.
No,
Warp core ejection.
leave it. Just leave the warp core alone.
Anyways,
We've got our Tetrions.
so let's go.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Let's
This
go.
wants me to put a Romeo on the ship, and I'm like, that's dumb.
Huh?
If you want that additional pressure in the final act,
No.
intruder alert could no.
Where'd the Romulans come from? Is there a clone Romulan ship that somehow got...
Romulans
Helicopter
were
access.
present at Candidate 3 could have entered a vortex just as you did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
With a single Romulan showing up on our ship.
I have a disruptor pistol. Let's just.
He shows up, he shoots him.
Put him down, that's
Okay.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
The transition to normal space is bumpy enough to blow out some of the systems repaired on the fly in the Pocket Universe.
Hmm.
Let's see. To your relief, the remains of the Candidate 3 system are recognizable to the naked eye. A reason plus science, difficulty of 0, assisted by the ship's computers and engineering or science.
Got
What
it.
about the enhanced eye? Are they the same?
One.
You said computer science?
Reason.
Computers, engineering or science.
I'm showing with the
Oh, I
ship.
thought you said
Yep.
reason and science.
See,
Oh,
Reason and science of the person, the ship's computers and engineering or computers
Gotcha.
and science.
I
Okay.
got one
Yeah. Actually, 0 was.
with almost complication.
One for the ship.
Okay,
two
so
votes.
that's 2 momentum.
Yeah.
You are determining how much time has passed since you left. Say about a day.
Hmm. Sounds good.
But like, how long did our own chronometers say we were gone for?
Like weeks.
Hmm.
Okay.
The entire crew needs to be examined in sickbay, but preliminary scans indicate no lasting harm. There are unusual results only if someone chose to link with Turlanumian.
Poor Bill.
Yet Bill's brain wave pattern is anomalous, as if a second pattern is running like a subroutine in his mind.
Hmm.
I know what that's like.
You want to counsel him about that?
So,
Okay.
with the ship and crew returned to their own universe and back in the ruins of the Candidate 3 system, it's likely time for you to limp back to Narendra Station to pick up the pieces of what was left behind following the events of the displays and this adventure.
Why are we limping? Our engines are fine.
Yeah.
Wait,
Really
didn't
fine.
that,
We even
didn't
kept
that
them.
planet blow
Yeah.
up?
The bubbles. We
Wait, how do we
Well,
pick
in,
up the
in, in,
pieces?
a,
I
in the
thought that-
off mission, you found out how Organ 3 showed up in Candidate 3.
I thought the displaced was the one where that whole planet's just gone.
Yes.
So how
It,
do
it
we,
reappeared in the Candidate 3 system
oh,
and ruined everything and basically caused this cataclysmic behavior
Yeah.
of you being sent into the pocket dimension.
Okay.
And we had one of the one-page missions while you were gone that explained how that happened.
oh, okay.
It was us.
Yeah.
So
Has
checks
to
out.
be.
Okay. Are we up to Act 4 yet?
Let's see.
Please.
Depending on how far along you are in the canonical timeline, your campaign may be nearing the point in 2372 when relations between Federation and Klingon Empire suffer, leading to the dissolution of the Khmer Accords and the start of a short but violent war between two
Mm.
it says polities?
Apologies.
I guess it is yeah.
Political power.
Yeah. You may be
You're on our side.
Okay.
Please. We treated you well.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
We gave you your head wrinkles.
okay.
After running a few missions in your new normal, continue by running part 6. We will save that for next time, I think. If you wanna-
Okay.
Yeah, save it for-
Joy's soul lies in the doing.
So are we able to help Tillikaal?
Not yet.
Okay.
You are back in your own dimension, and you have help with the male one that just went with Bill Billingsley.
Yeah.
That will go so well.
I mean, doesn't it make more sense to have one of the NPCs be sacrificed than, one of the player characters?
Well, the player characters get sacrificed themselves so often.
Then we lose the engineers out.
We sacrificed him to the Orions, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Bill will get some cool new power or something.
Hmm.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Barb, you carry the honors.
Okay.
Join us this Thursday for hopefully everybody here D&D game. Back to Avernus. Until next time, live long and prosper.
Etc.